If you are a Cardano holder, if you're thinking about investing in ADA, this is the video for you. First of all, congratulations to all ADA holders. ADA is seeing a huge pump today. Just got a Coinbase Pro listing, which means Coinbase is soon to follow. As we know, usually when coins get listed on Coinbase, usually it pumps. We've seen a 20% pump. There is so much going on with Cardano. I'm going to clue you in. We're going to answer the question, is it overvalued? Is it undervalued? Is it too late to purchase ADA? Is that even a good idea? Of course, we rely on you, the viewer, the hodler, the crypto investor and enthusiast in the comments. Let us know what you think. And to let us know what the Coinbase listing means to ADA holders, to Cardano in general, let's listen to Charles Hoskinson, founder himself, articulate what this means. Enjoy.
Today is March 16th, 2021, and I'd like to be one of the first people to welcome Coinbase to the Cardano family. It's been a great relationship, and the team that we've worked with for Rosetta support, amongst other things, has been absolutely exemplary and professional. They asked tons of great questions, and they did some phenomenal work with us, and we learned a lot along the way, and they learned a little bit along the way as well. And I'm so happy to see that announcement today. It's been a long road. A lot of very hard work went into that. And it's the beginning, I believe, of a great relationship, which is going to extend throughout the years. Coinbase is one of the best exchanges in the world, one of the largest exchanges in the world for cryptocurrencies. We wish them well for their IPO, and we think they're going to have a lot of success there. And they have some of the greatest engineers in the cryptocurrency space, and they've been around for a long time. Brian is a legendary entrepreneur. So I just wanted to make a quick video thanking them so much for the announcement today. As birds go, I think this one's a Hast Eagle. And it's great to see the beginning of that for all of you. And Coinbase Pro is a great product, and I hope to see a lot of participation, activity, and liquidity through that product. And we're very glad to be there for technical support. We're going to continue working on the Rosetta spec with them, and our hope is to extend for staking support, amongst many other things. And as I said, this is just a beginning, and we're here to help, and we're here to develop, and we love learning from their great engineers. So on behalf of everybody from Input Output Global to everyone from Coinbase, welcome to the family. We're glad to have you, and we love working with you. And we've loved working with you for this past long time. And it's great to see this finally announced. And on behalf of the Cardano community, welcome to ADA Nation.
So this is an incredible time to be a Cardano holder. I mean, this is huge news. If you hold ADA, you ought to be feeling pretty good today. Perhaps even more exciting than just the litany of development and press and integration that we've been seeing in the news about Cardano over the past weeks and months. Perhaps even more exciting is what they have coming up. For instance, one of the things on this list is, getting listed on Coinbase. That just happened, and there's so much stuff coming up. So before we get to price predictions, and again, I'm interested in hearing from you in the comments. Let me know your Cardano price prediction at the end of the year. Let me just run you through everything that has happened with Cardano in the past month and everything that they have coming up to look forward to. And I guess before we get to this, let's even preface it by saying, a lot of people did not think that ADA would get listed on Coinbase before the IPO. Some people were speculating, and I guess this turned out to be FUD, some people were speculating that if ADA is an unregistered security, Coinbase wouldn't want to risk listing it before the IPO. So the fact that they listed it prior to the IPO, I mean, the IPO is really what's next for Coinbase. I mean, this is incredibly bullish for ADA. Within the last 30 days alone, we have seen Cardano recognized by so many notable publications. Example 1, Forbes. Cardano's first female stake pool operator, making Forbes' list of 30 inspirational women. Congrats to this lady and the whole Cardano team. I mean, this is basically Forbes saying being a stake pool operator for Cardano is something that every young lady should aspire to. That's a pretty big recognition. Bloomberg Business, Charles Hoskinson had a write-up. The 33-year-old behind crypto's next big thing. Of course, Cardano was also added to Bloomberg Terminal. This is not something that every crypto has been added to. In fact, Cardano is among just a handful of coins that have been added to Bloomberg Terminal. Of course, now that Cardano is farther along in its development and now we can start building on it, NFTs are huge. And now, stuff like that, DeFi NFTs are coming to Cardano. Still in the very early stages, but the first NFTs have arrived. Cardano Kids. Cardano's growth continues also thanks to the launch of non-fungible tokens or NFTs, including those of Cardano Kids. After the sold-out pre-sale of the previous series, S1 and S2, the sale of Series 3 is now underway. So let me ask you something, Cardano enthusiasts. Will you be participating in Cardano NFTs? Would you like a kid, a Cardano kid? Is that something that you could see yourself owning? Let me know. Let's talk about what Cardano has coming up, then we'll get to price predictions. Of course, this is not a sure thing that's happening, but this is what I guess the Cardano team expects. Of course, already been listed on Coinbase, perhaps next to follow Gemini. PayPal would be a big one, then Celsius, and then of course far future maybe MasterCard and Visa. Interoperability with Litecoin, ERC20 converter, so anything that's developing on Ethereum, if it wants to, can develop on Cardano and easily move. Programmability, that's a huge one. Of course, a big reason why people are interested in Cardano is the fact that they're working with different regions in Africa to try and help bank the unbanked and give them, blockchain type services. I mean, this is another event that people are excited about. Blockchain Africa Conference. Charles Hoskinson is a keynote speaker for this. And, a lot of people are excited about, cryptocurrency in Africa. And Cardano is one of the players. Of course, if you like DeFi on Ethereum, maybe you'll look forward to DeFi on Cardano. NFTs, I already showed you that. Other projects, oracles, and of course, institutional investors. Not really seeing that yet, but this is what the Cardano community is looking forward to. And if any one of these happen in this bull market in 2021, that would be huge for Cardano because let's be real about this. Not that Cardano doesn't have fundamental things going for it, but what moves the price the most is sentiment. And if people are feeling strong about Ethereum, obviously we've been seeing people looking for a better Ethereum, and Cardano is presenting itself as that. So I'm only speaking for the bull market. I mean, once we get into a bear market, personally, me, and I'm not trying to create FUD, I would not want to be holding heavy bags of Cardano. I would want to realize profit before this bull market is over. But in this bull market, as long as Ethereum is being valued, as long as Cardano continues to have so many positive things going for it and developing milestones and events and all the stuff I showed you, I think Cardano is going to be one to watch this cycle, and $1.22 is only the beginning. I mean, just look at it this way. ADA is getting more attention than Polkadot, than Binance Coin, by far. And I think a big reason for this is because Charles Hoskinson, the founder, does such a good job of keeping people informed on the development and addressing FUD and just providing confidence that Cardano is getting better week after week. And that's really what people like about it. I mean, the Cardano community is a little bit unique, right? They seem to have such nice, happy people. I mean, for instance, this lady right here, great face for Cardano. Even this gentleman right here, as a holder of Cardano, a warm welcome to Alan for picking up his first bag of ADA at the age 76. Welcome to Cardano, Alan. So there's just something about it that gives people a warm feeling. People like to be a part of it, like a little, little hidden gem in the crypto sphere. A lot of people who are big Bitcoiners or ETH heads, a lot of people own a little bit of Cardano, or even a lot of Cardano, probably in Alan's case. I'm just trying to, point focus to the fact that they have a strong community, and I think a large part of that is because of Charles Hoskinson and the job that he does. So, with ADA now listed on Coinbase Pro and more good news to follow for the rest of this year, Cardano may go parabolic through July with the Goguen release. So let's talk price prediction. Now, before we talk about the long term, and when I say long term, honestly, what I'm talking about is the end of this year or whenever Bitcoin tops out, whether that's next year or whenever that is, that's what I mean by long term. But regarding short term, honestly, I was looking at the price of Cardano the other day, and I thought oh, this is a descending triangle before this pump right here. I thought this is a descending triangle. Cardano's got to go below $1 before, higher highs happen. But after the Coinbase news, we saw this little day pump. Now, until we make a higher high, we're not out of the woods yet. And I think what new crypto investors are going to come to find is a lot of these altcoins that just have amazing pumps will also have amazing consolidations. So don't be surprised with altcoins, 40% dips, 60% dips. And when that stuff happens, a lot of, FUDsters will come out and say, told you so, it was dead. But, my general thoughts on all altcoins, this year is a unique year, very similar to 2017, where we're just going to see major pumpage just because there's so much money and excitement and interest coming into crypto. And as long as, Bitcoin is gaining value, as long as Ethereum is gaining value, people are going to look for other options. So in the short term, according to this analyst, ADA is at a threshold, 71% chance that we see a move to $2. And I guess if I had to give my thoughts, like near the end of the year, probably after major pumpage and major, consolidations and just major shakeouts, could I see Cardano going above $10? Man, honestly, I can't. I could, but it's so hard to predict because it honestly depends on everything that happens. This is what I'll say. My prediction is that Cardano at $1.20 is undervalued, very undervalued, compared to where I see it, being near the end of this bull market. And of course, this is not financial advice, just news, opinion, speculation. Ultimately, you're going to have to make your own decisions. I think the name of the game is to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. But in my opinion, Cardano's got so much going for it as far as narrative goes. And if you've been through a crypto bull market before, you know that that is something that's very important. And I'm not trying to take away anything from the fundamentals or development. I'm just saying Cardano has a great sentiment going for it. And, really they can, Cardano holders or Charles Hoskinson can, talk about just like only the good stuff because they're earlier in their development than Ethereum. Ethereum's got to talk about some of the problems it has. Cardano can just talk about the problems that Ethereum has and how they're better. So, in that regard, Cardano has a lot of stuff going for it. Again, I wouldn't necessarily want to be holding heavy Cardano bags after this bull market ends. But, in my opinion, this bull market is just beginning, right? All right. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My name is Aaron. See you tomorrow.